In the sharp winter of 1986, deep inside the mountains of Kunar, Soviet troops entered a place Afghan villagers once called the Sleeping Giant. It was a narrow pass surrounded by cliffs so high they blocked the sky itself. The Soviets believed it was just another rocky route, but the Mujahideen knew every inch of it. That night, the Soviet unit moved slowly, their boots crunching on frozen gravel. They didn't notice the strange silence. No wind, no animals, not even the sound of snow sliding from the cliffs. Suddenly, a Soviet commander felt the ground tremble. Then again, he thought it was an earthquake, but it wasn't. High above them, unseen fighters pulled ropes tied to massive boulders, held in place for 3 days. And in one terrifying moment, the mountain moved. Hundreds of giant rocks thundered down the cliffs, smashing into the Soviet column, trapping them inside a ring of stone. Before the dust even settled, the Mujahideen opened fire from 3 sides. The Soviets tried calling for backup, but the exploding rocks had crushed the radios. There was no help, no signal, no escape. As the Rockslide ended, the valley filled with smoke, dust, and cries for help. The surviving Soviets scrambled into defensive positions, firing blindly into the darkness. But the Mujahideen had the heights, the shadows, and the silence on their side. A Soviet officer screamed orders, trying to rally his men. But every time he looked up, he saw figures shifting between the rocks, appearing for a second, disappearing the next. The Mujahideen fired single, precise shots. No wasted bullets, no mistakes. Their voices echoed from the cliffs. Forward! They can't go anywhere! The Soviets tried one last desperate move, charging toward the narrow exit of the pass. But the Mujahideen knew this would happen. They had already placed explosives there. The moment the Soviets reached the choke point, a deafening blast lit up the entire valley. The shockwave rolled through the mountains like thunder, and the last escape route turned into fire and rubble. When the smoke cleared, the Mujahideen climbed down and collected everything left behind. Weapons, ammunition, maps, winter gear, even the Soviet radios that still sparked faintly. By sunrise, the valley was silent again. The sleeping giant had taken another army and gone back to sleep. Don't forget, for more, subscribe to FactStorm.